And it's paying off for him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Max Strus, Tyler Hero out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Achua in at the power forward position. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 6.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Hayward. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
And it's Brad Miller with the foul.
Brad Miller.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Adebayo. Pass to Achua. Here's Strus. The 15-footer. Good.
This mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Here's Hayward. Here's Miller. And good work on the boards that pick up the second chance points. Miller's got his second bucket of the night.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Jackson Davis is checked in for Charlotte. Temple comes in for Gordon Hayward. Adebayo kicks to Achua. Back to Adebayo. Oladipo. And Oladipo stays with it.
Boy, Oladipo has tremendous athleticism, and with his effort on the offensive glass, he keeps possessions alive for his team.
Over to the wing. Here's Jackson Davis. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Jackson Davis has got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Achua. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Charlotte leading by 6. Here's Jackson Davis. And Adebayo sends it back. And they're able to recover. Good on the triple.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Oladipo with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And it's Strus missing. And so here's Charlotte. Down low. The shot by Ori, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Vincent subbed in for Victor Oladipo. Wasted no time on that one. And Charlotte leads by 11.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Kerr. And it's blocked. To the inside. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. The Heat also changing it up. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Dragic in for Tyler Hero. Now here's Dragic. Still scoreless. Outside Butler. Inside, pocket 6. A shot's good from Achua.
Butler draws the attention and kicks to a teammate. Perfection.
Charlotte leading by 9. On the jam by Rudy Gay.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Vincent with it, covered by Reddick. Dragic against the bucket. Dragic has got his first basket.
Oh, perfect touch on the floater from Dragic, sending it up and over the outstretched hands of the defender.
And the stuff by West.
Really nice dime drop in there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Vincent the pass to Achua. Good D by Lopez. Here's Charlotte. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Thomas kicks to Lopez. Shoots over Achua. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Thomas. Thomas got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by West. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Here's Gay. Robinson pulls it in. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Gay. And no good that time. Butler way outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Charlotte. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some
20.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so here is Miami. It's a 13-point game. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Hayward. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. And it's Miller in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You know, Butler's aggressive attitude is what makes him so hard to guard, especially on the drive. He's aggressive and smart and physical.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Hayward. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 5 assists in the game. Miami trails by 13. Stolen by Thomas. And here we go. Thomas heading to the hoop.
You got to be careful and selective in how you guard Thomas now. He's fast, he's aggressive, he's strong, and he's smart about drawing fouls.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Vincent the pass to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. Tipped away. 6 to shoot. Pass to Vincent from outside the arc. Hits it from 3-point range.
And Adebayo showing off his feel for the game right there. Nice pass.
Thomas passes to Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
The Heat making a switch here. Olynyk checked in. Puts it up off the inbound. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hayward right side.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. Bradley Beal's checked in for Rudy Gay. The Heat also changing it up. Haslam comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Strus is subbed in for Vincent. Thomas against Hero. Outside Thomas. Miller outside. 20 feet out. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 7th assist in the game.
Yes, you do. That pass on point on time. Thomas good at putting his teammates in the position to score.
Hero, no good. Charlotte leading by 16. Right side, Thomas. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Thomas. Count that one. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter.
It's amazing what Thomas can do with that rock. I mean, he's got perfect control of the dribble leading into the shot.
Thomas against Hero. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. Some changes for Charlotte. Horry's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And Curry subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Goran Dragic is checked in for the Heat. Beal on the double team. Ariza against Miller. Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got his 2nd basket of the night.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
And Beal gets it to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Charlotte. Lopez comes in for Miller, and it's West in for Isaiah Thomas. Heat also with a sub. Robinson's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's sent back by West. Here's Horry. 2nd chance shot. Rejected by Dragic. Horry against Robinson. Horry with the rebound. Horry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Beal. That one drops for him. And that's now 7 points for Beal.
Not just a jump shooter, Bradley Beal is also excellent at knifing his way to the rack and finishing.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Dragic with a wide open look. Connects from 3-point range. Dragic has got 5 now.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
West inside. He's guarded by Haslam. Here's Curry. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Curry's got his first 2 points.
And, you know, this is a shot that Seth can make. Give him some separation, and he's going to make it.
Dragic against Curry. Fires at the elbow. Count that one. 7 points in the game.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And the basket by Curry.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Right side Robinson. Inside. Here's Haslam. And it's sent back by West. And so it's Charlotte with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Adebayo is the big man with Butler slotting in at the 4. Hero out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Ariza in at the small forward position. Goes up to the stripe. Goes back up. Miller finds Gay. Left side, Felton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Felton's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Charlotte. Outside Butler. Poked loose. Passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Big time throwdown by Adebayo. That dude has some power.
Beal the pass to Gay. Looking for Beal. He gets it there. Gay against Hero. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Right side Beal. He feeds it to Gay. And then Gay with the dunk.
Gay, an outstanding player, finishing with power. Doesn't get any easier than that.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Thomas checked in for Charlotte. And it's the Heat with the ball. Vincent with it. The pass to Hero. Back to Vincent. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Miller, and it's Miller with the jam. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
And a wide-open look for Hero. No dice from the high post. Charlotte leading by 20. It's Gay with the drive. And finished off by Gay.
Rudy Gay, still a high flyer with tremendous athleticism. You can't let him get going downhill.
Miller with the double team. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Hero from long range.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Beal. Tries again. With the drive, it's good.
And that's how smart Beal is. Knows how to angle his body through the contact and not let it affect the finish.
Back to Vincent. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Miller. Over Adebayo. And he overshot that one, missing. And it's the Heat with the ball. Takes the turnaround Jay, and he gets the bucket.
Oh, high effort play by Hero. Running the floor to finish the fast break strong.
From 12 feet out, drained for 2 points. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Vincent finds Hero. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Beal's gone a terrific 6 of 8 shooting from the floor. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Vincent. Thomas covering. Vincent, the pass to Adebayo.
And Adebayo is already so good at initiating contact and drawing the whistle.
First team
And a
foul.
moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for
line for the
Charlotte.
Heat.
I love the way they're
Bam
finishing,
Adebayo.
penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And a new group in for the Heat. Achua, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Duncan Robinson comes in for Ariza. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Dragic in for Vincent. Dragic taking his time here. Such a wide open look.
Robinson.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Lopez, no luck. On offense, here are the Heat. Outside Dragic. Up again. And the rebound collected by Ori. Here's Felton. Here he goes. Good, and it's Ori picking up the assist.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Now, here's Oladipo.
That's the game, and we win.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance.
Thank you, everyone, for making it out to the game, and we hope you had a great time. Drive home safely, and we will see you next time.
Tengo fe, sé que pronto mi Dios vendrá. Mientras tanto la tierra la haré temblar. Y firme con él yo por dentro estoy. Por eso ninguno me detendrá. Ahora tengo el récord limpio y par de campeonatos. Pero antes trabajaba hasta limpieza y ornato. Quieren copiar el flow pero les cambio el formato. Correa desde arriba, ve como yo lo mato. Al respeto de los veteranos desde novatos. Procura que en mi zona tú no seas no grato. Porque hasta de día están sonando los... Me respetan y los capos. A la hora cero en la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandel Saya. En las olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Young Kings, baby. Santurce PR.
This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you been in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my city.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Rockets as they go up against Charlotte. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Miller. Rudy Gay is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Thomas. And it's Hayward in at the two-guard spot. And for the Rockets, Clint Capella is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Harden. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Paul in at the point. Now here's Paul. Harden finds Capella. Now Paul. Shoots. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Down low, here's Miller. Lays it up off the glass. Miller's got the opening bucket of the night here for Charlotte.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Hayward following the shot by Chris Paul. Shots good by Miller.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Now here's Paul. And he gets the jumper to drop. First quarter, just over a minute played. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Pass to Harden. The three. Hands it from downtown.
Not many guys have a handle like James Harden. Exceptional at slicing up the defense.
On its way from Hayward for two. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
2 shots.
Harden hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Thomas against Paul. Hayward looking around. Over Harden. Hayward can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Paul. And Miller with the block. And they'll keep possession. Thomas against Harden. Lets it go from the wing. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
All the ways Thomas can beat you. That includes simply rising up and letting it go.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Jackson Davis. Oh, that was terrific.
Good.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Now, here is Harden. He has 5. Passes it to Ariza. And stolen by Hayward. Gay can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Tucker dishes to Harden. This one for 3. Here's Capella. Here's Tucker. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the boards.
To the inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. Gordon comes in for James Harden. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Bradley Beal's checked in for Rudy Gay. Here's Gordon. Miller grabs the miss. Charlotte leading by 4. Beal. And finished off by Beal.
What a play at the rim. Bradley Beal showing off all kinds of explosiveness.
Paul kicks to Green. That's good from Paul on the assist by Green.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Floats one. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
And it's Paul with the ball for Houston. From deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte. To the paint. Here's Miller. Rebounded by Capella. Houston trails by 6. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Guys, that is concentration right there. Love how Green stayed in control and focused on the task at hand.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gerald Green, one shot.
What's up?
Free throw drops for Green.
And, you know, Green is known for his instant offense, no doubt about that. He's a guy that knows the coach is counting on him to let it fly and let it fly off.
Count it. Miller's got 11.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Miller's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Jackson Davis. Ariza with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
With 1 on the clock, a free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's Charlotte up 5.
14.
And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Charlotte?
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench, here's who Teron Lou's going with. We've got Rudy Gay. Garrett Temple is out there with Seth Curry. And it's West. And it's Miller in at the center position.
And really the entire game of David West is all about wanting it more, playing harder. Those points illustrate just that.
Now, here is Harden. He has 5. The Rockets with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Charlotte leading by 7. And here they go. And the stuff by West.
That kind of aggressive and forceful move by West really rubs off on his teammates.
Timeout called the Rockets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Lopez, he's checked in for Miller.
Nice to see Harden continue to expand his range. He is an absolute laser from outside.
Right side Curry. Over Harden. It's rebounded by Houston. Three-pointer. No good on the shot.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here.
Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
No good from West. Houston trails by 6. Here's Ariza. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Man, love the size Ariza has down low, using his long arms to get off shots inside.
Gay can't get it to go. Gay's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Tucker the pass to Harden. Gordon deciding where to go with him. Off target from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Stolen. Curry on the wing. And that one's clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on James Harden.
It's hard to know what Seth's going to do when he pulls up this close. Excellent at making the defense uncomfortable.
So for the Rockets, Green comes in for Gordon, and Paul subbed in for James Harden. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Lopez. Ori comes in for David West. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Rudy Gay. And Beal subbed in for Garrett Temple. Charlotte leading by 8. Hayward finds Curry. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Green against Beal. Green, the pass to Tucker. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Tucker's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Charlotte. Here's Hayward. Here's Jackson-Davis. Hayward dishes to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Hayward can't hit. Houston trails by 6. Here's Paul. Drains the 19-footer. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The pull-up jumpers are a big part of Chris Paul's repertoire on offense. I mean, also a big part of what makes him so dangerous, too.
To the middle. A nice shot by Tucker. Now just a 2-point Charlotte lead.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Paul kicks it to Tucker. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
And so here's Charlotte. Here's Jackson-Davis. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Charlotte leads by 4. And don't
31.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Charlotte. They lead by 4. We've got Paul. P.J. Tucker is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Harden, and it's Ariza in at the 3 spot. It's the 5 for Houston right now. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
By employing the change of pace dribble, Hayward creates windows for a shot inside and outside.
Taking 2 shots.
Hayward hits them both. And so it's Houston with it. Now here's Paul. And he comes up with the deuce. Paul's got 8 points.
Paul's footwork is what makes him so dangerous and close.
Down low. Here's Jackson-Davis. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
Assisted.
Hayward's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Charlotte leading by 6. Here's Thomas. The shot will not fall. Thomas gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Ariza. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
First one is on Miller.
And, you know, Trevor Ariza continues to have an impact on both ends, guys. An amazing defender and an excellent shooter, too.
Both good from the line that time. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Now Thomas. Hayward outside. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Knocks it loose. Fast break now for Charlotte.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Here is Paul. He's got 8. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. He feeds it to Capella. Second shot opportunity. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. That's a foul on Charlotte.
Man, it's nice to see Capella get that deep position inside. And then he's able to draw the foul as he forces the defense to whack him.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Ariza. Charlotte also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Miller. West comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Gordon Hayward.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Charlotte leading by 7. And finished off by Gay.
Yeah, it's important for Gay to be able to finish in traffic. I mean, he's so much better when he shows some physicality and toughness.
Gay against Gordon. Gay with the defensive effort.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
We know Gordon can shoot it, but there he reminds us that he can flush it too.
Pass to Gay. Back to Thomas. Trains it from beyond the arc. Thomas got the lead up to 10 now for Charlotte.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
The Rockets making a switch here. Green's checked in. Horry's checked in for Charlotte. Felton comes in for Isaiah Thomas. Tucker can't get it to go. Charlotte leading by 10. Here's Gay. And then Gay with the dunk.
Gay is excellent in the fast break, and he wants to get quick points. That's why he runs so hard.
And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. Outside, Green. The pass to Gordon. Back to Green. Here's Harden on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Harden's got 10 points.
That's really just the confidence Harden has in himself. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he catches it.
And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Boy, that was a pretty feed from Raymond Felton.
Houston trails by 12. And here is Green. Kicks it out to Gordon. From the arc. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 4th assist in this one. To the inside. Horry gets the bucket. Horry's got 4 this quarter.
Horry muscling that thing in against tight D. Very impressive.
Gordon against Gay. Lets it fly. Horry with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 11. Inside. Here's West. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 6 points for David West.
Oh, that is just brute strength by West, powering through the contact inside.
The deep 3 from Harden. Redick with the rebound. Gay with no one around. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. prolific.
Oh, he got it!
Nice call.
He beats the buzzer!
Count it up.
Oh, big time shot!
How about that? Yo!
54.
Oh, incredible buzzer beater there, guys. This crowd is going wild.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. West out there with Miller. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. And it's Hayward in at the shooting guard position. Thomas passes to West. There's the... Oh, wow, man!
Isaiah Thomas.
And West isn't just a mid-range and interior threat, also capable of hurting you off the bounce.
Paul with the 3. Rebound by Miller. Miller's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Left side, West. Charlotte moving the ball around. Miller, no up. Houston trails by 12. To the inside. Riza. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Thomas. Over Paul. Rockets with the rebound. It's Ariza on the wing. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
He gets it in there.
When you score like Rudy Gay, the D pays a lot of attention to you. Found his man nicely there.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
PJ Tucker, he's checked in for Houston. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Beal's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. From 17 feet out, here's Miller. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Charlotte.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. The team staying aggressive, even when they're playing well.
At the line for the away team, Isaiah Thomas. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, the thing about Thomas you like and admire, he's an excellent leader. His winning mentality is contagious, and he typically lays it on the line every time he's on the court.
Houston trails by 16. Harden scanning the floor. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hayward's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the coaches want this from Beal. Play aggressive, force your way to the strike.
2nd team foul. Shooting for Charlotte, Bradley Beal. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the 2nd. Paul with the ball. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Yep, that one goes.
So good seeing Paul drain these shots. Superb at rising up and stroking it with confidence.
Thomas passes to Beal. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Tucker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Miller, that's for 2. Rebounded by Capella. Houston trails by 13. Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific and bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're up by 11. A minute 42 left in the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Brad Miller.
They continued to feed him throughout the game, and with good reason. They realized he was hot, had the hot hand, and they wanted to ride that. And he refuses to let them down, coming through at every turn.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Jackson Davis finds Thomas. Another shot, left side, Beal. Pass to Jackson Davis. Just 5 to shoot. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. They trail by 11.
Another guy who can light up the scoreboard. Harden is a stat sheet stuffer.
Here's Charlotte. Gay standing before. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Thomas against Harden. Outside Thomas. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Jackson Davis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First one falls for him. Jackson Davis hits them both. And it's Houston's ball. It's a 13-point game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
You know, one thing you like about Green when he's assertive is he's able to draw fouls.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. There's 21 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Miller, no luck. Thomas against Paul. Over Thomas. And it's Paul missing. Pass to Jackson Davis. Offline. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead.
Your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again.
I come to get mine. Pop out on the beat like surprise. One-on-one pull up with 10s. One-on-one never again. One get the cake in the butter. I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W due for a win.
I'm not in a mood, cause my flight delayed. So I jumped on a private jet and I'm asking a pilot the ETA. Lambo parked on a landing strip, everyone in my DJ paid. Why is my man talking about inshallah? These times he don't even pray. Why is my man wearing a Jesus piece? How did she squeeze in them jeans? Petitest waist. Take time with it. We don't beef nobody like GBK. Woke up on the wrong side of bed, so he's gonna get. If I don't have my peace today, I love my young boy, I won't lead him straight. I'm stuck to little bro like PVA. Paid already, I don't need no hit song. We don't need ID, little bro 17 in the club, he ain't scrolling TikTok. F's just saw him up. Which one, who do you want, bro? Pick one. If I shoot my shot, matter of time till I get them all ticked off. Alright, we could go ban for ban.
We can go M for M.
$250,000 for the Maybach truck.
Double R with the factory rims. I got the 90, the years, the versions, the bribes, I'm really the threat.
It's got to the point that I don't even care. I got jewels in the safe that I don't even wear.
Bro, I do it for some shoes and some clothes. You'll see what it'll do for a necklace. Right, sure, look like a spider is crawling $1 on just the accessories. She made me wanna go harder. I like her harder. I think I'm obsessed with her. Birthday, the worst way. He had a wish. I get right under their skin. I don't even try. I guess I can't help it. I'ma have love for bro for life. We talk or not, I step with him. Of course you could beat me at talking, ain't no back and forth until we catch up with him. And making the opposite mad, I done fell in love with it. You can't sell fish with a cute one. Bank account look good, it's a new one. You the type like the type on computers. Got a mask, but he ain't no. Top 10, but she don't act bougie. Me and your friends, you can go to Aruba. Hit friends, it depend on my mood. Maybach van, this ain't no Uber.
We could go ban for ban.
We can go M for M. Mama got a body like Kim and them. Mama been killing that gym. We can go watch from chain to chain, the rings on him. I done got rich, but I'm still with land in London and go to the ends.
We could go ban for ban.
We can go M for M.
$250,000 for the Maybach truck.
Double R with the factory rims. I got the 90, the years, the versions, the bribes, I'm really the threat.
It's got to the point that I don't even care. I got jewels in the safe that I don't even wear.
Tell on the show, I'm at the loop, I'm out of range. Oh, I stay out the way. Got another side on me, I like to get it poppin', but these in my business got me out here choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Keep it all low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it like nobody knows. I need you to get the f*** on my space. Replacements on the way, please don't play. Feeling like a great escape. I need a new trick, cold eyes don't change. Now you're making love no more. You got a new what the f*** you crying for. I'm moving savage, calling on my favorite. You know how to reach me every time that it plays in right. You rise like a night, we committed a crime. Wherever long, I'm gonna save you a spot. We can't be outside cause the block gets too high. And I'm on your mind. Wherever you are, don't call me. Got another side of me, I like to get it poppin', but this my business got me out here choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Keep it on low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it like nobody knows. Keep it on low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it like nobody knows. I need total confidential private. Don't want no one thinking I'm a robot. Times don't change that we on the first class trip. Don't work my nerves, you know I can board it. We ain't no more. You talk that talk, but ain't no match to win. So whatever you whatever you need, don't call me. Got another side on me, I like to get it poppin', but these in my business got me out here choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. You know, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Keep it on low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it like nobody knows. Keep it on low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it like nobody knows.
Badder done. Anyway we see them, we a bang pan another one. Boss up. Any boy this ballot on them in a bad man, you know where vibes can done. Vibes can done with a sound boy for fun. Big bad man from outer England. Bassline drop, I tell you who bassline.
Bad from me born. Where you get your mother from? Where me get? Coulda come from Afghanistan. They don't want see this cross make me up in my hand. But other man, you know me vibes can't done. Lyrics them a fire like a from a big other man from outer England. When me lyrics start fire, watch a song boy run.
Yo. From a guy this day program shut up. Them say them a bad man, me have to ask which one when we have dead have it. Them like it. Dogs pull up on your foot and none of them no sing song. Fun face in a hand when I have time for waste. Me better than.
Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we.
Badder than.
Badder than, badder than.
Yeah, walk around. Left foot, right foot, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Speed it up, walk around. Slow it down, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Yeah, I got my hand on the button. If I press the button, I turn everything into nothing. They'll talk behind your back and then your face to be frontin'. I be with the team, we gon' score way over 100. Yeah, I'm the only one to count this money. You can't give me nothing and you can't take nothing from me. Got a girl to shake something for me. When she to the ground, you gon' have to walk around. Walk, walk, walk. Yeah, walk around. Left foot, right foot, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Speed it up, walk around. Yeah, slow it down, walk around. Yeah, slide, walk around. Yeah, everybody walk around. Yeah, you know the name of the game. You ain't gotta like me, but you gotta pay me the same. We at Donovan's yard, see me up on the stage. I done did it before, I'm about to do it again. Whoa, I hit my two-step, then whoa. I'm counting blue strips like whoa. Girl, you got some on you, whoa. How you? Let me see you walk. Yeah, walk around. Left foot, right foot, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Speed it up, walk around. Slow it down, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around.
Styles incomplete on the beat, you know.
Ride around with 100 on. On with 40 out on. On his head, put a water on me, know the soccer fiend. Me and cash changer, hold him in. No misleader.
I can get it.
chance, I would do nothing